To Renata's Kitchen. What's your name and what's the name of your company at the farmers market?
I'm Clayton Christensen, and I work for the Cheese People. This is the Cheese People.
I love your cheese. Okay, so this is the cheese I woke up dreaming about today. Let's see a picture of it.
Right here.
Oh yeah, come to mama. I'm gonna have that with bread and apples today. So what is this?
It's a French-style triple cream brie layered with a mellow buttermilk blue.
And tell me, that one, do you make it locally?
The brie is coming from, though it's made in a French style, it's made in Wisconsin actually. And the buttermilk blue is also coming from Wisconsin. So we have communication with both people who are making the cheeses, and then we get it and layer it ourselves at our facility in Chicago.
Okay, so where are you located in Chicago?
On the west side of the city in Ukrainian Village.
Oh, nice. And who owns the Cheese People?
A guy named John Hanchett.
Okay.
He didn't start the company, but he's been running it for the past over 15 years, I think.
And why do you like coming to the farmers market? Like, why should we shop at the farmers market?
Well, I mean, this is actually our business model. We don't have a brick and mortar facility. We don't that we sell out of. We have a warehouse where we keep the cheese, but the entirety of our selling pretty much happens during the farmers market season. I think that the farmers market offers a really unique way to buy and sell that's much more relational than most grocery store settings. I think people come to the farmers market because you can have an interaction with a real person. And as you come back week after week, you develop a relationship with the person. There's a trust that develops, and as you test the quality of the product, you come to trust new things that they might have, and so in general it's a much more human way to buy and sell.
Wonderful, that's a really good description.
The way that we sell feels, though we do a lot of business in Chicagoland, it feels like a very small business because we only operate in small settings like this. We don't ever have a huge amount of volume. Some of the markets we do are a little bit busier than this one, but in general it's a more even-keeled, slower paced setting, and he really likes that.
And do you offer a winter drop-off?
Yeah, we do. You can sign up via thecheesepeople.com.
Okay.
Or I think at this point that's probably the best way.
Do they have a Facebook page?
We don't have a Facebook page, just the website.
I'll put a link to the website on my website. That'd be great. So tell me, we're going to get this French cheese. And do you make any other cheese in Ukrainian Village?
We don't make any of the ones in Ukrainian Village, but we do make some in Beloit, Wisconsin. We make this one here, which is a jack with dill.
Okay.
We make this one here, which is a jack with basil. And we also make this one here, which is a smoked jack with habanero.
Okay.
And this one, which is it's like a chipotle cheddar. It used to be called Texas chili cheddar. It has some espresso in it, a couple kinds of chili powder, cumin, cayenne pepper. So a little bit of spice, a lot of flavor in that cheese. We're also responsible for the smoking of our smoked Gouda and also our smoked cheddar, which we're actually out of today.
What's tell me about the Parmesan I got here last week, because I usually get my Parmesan from Italy. And I thought it was good, but it tasted a little bit smoother. Tell me a little bit about it.
This is an extra aged Parm, which means it's about 2 years old, 25 months-ish. Which is about a year of extra aging time that a normal Parm would. In that amount of time, there's a nice sweetness that develops, and the texture really has a nice caramelized quality by that point. There's a good amount of enzyme content, which gives a nice accent crunch. And so in general, as 2 years goes by, you'll get away from that very sharp taste. It'll be a wider composition on the palate, and you will have that sweetness on the end.
And how long can I keep the Parmesan in the fridge for?
Cheeses that are this old, cheeses that are aged in general, are not going to decay the same way a young cheese like the Jacks or the young cheddars would.
Okay.
Basically, the biggest worry with cheeses like that is that they're going to get dried out. The mold that develops is only a surface mold. It would just be between actually the saran wrap and the cheese itself.
Okay.
So the only worry with a cheese like this, as far as eating it, is that it would just become like a rind sort of texture.
Okay, so do you have any idea how long I could keep it in if I bought a big wedge?
If you keep it wrapped in saran wrap, or you can also you could double wrap it in tin foil and then saran wrap, at least a month and a half, 2 months.
Great. And what's your favorite cheese?
Oh boy, favorite cheese. That's a tough question. It might be this one here. This is a 3-year aged Gouda made with raw milk. It's made by the Marieke family. They're a Dutch family in Greene County, Wisconsin, that's been making cheese the same way for the past 4 generations.
Nice.
It's a stupendous cheese. It ages better than almost any other Gouda I've tried. It's a really fantastic company.
I'm going to try a wedge of that. And last question, what book are you reading?
This is actually a book for school. It's Truth and Method, Hans George Gadamer.
Oh God. Okay. So
Very difficult to read.
no dummies at the farmers market in Elmhurst. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming to Renata's Kitchen.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Take care. Bye.